Debt. Rina don't need no debt. I know it's a double negative. Don't come for me. I am educated. Hey peeps, it's Rina and welcome to my anxiety-filled life. As you can see by the title, I once was in a lot of debt, $200,000 to be specific. So if you have a lot of crippling debt, you feel overwhelmed, and you just need a little direction, I think you're in the right place. But before I get started, I just want to say that I am tired of YouTubers who be like, I just paid off $100,000 in 1 year with no side hustle. I just paid off $70,000 in 5 months with no second job. Oh please, I've paid off $200,000 in 3 months. With my parents' money. What's your excuse? Shut up. Shut up. Tired. I'm good. I promise I'm good. Like I was saying, these are the type of people that have established businesses or side hustles, like a monetized YouTube channel. And what else do they have? Salaries of like over $150,000 per year, or they're like some rich kids who live with their parents and don't pay rent. So, they have all this disposable income. I feel like these titles are clickbait because they just don't relate to people like us who are, trying to make ends meet while also paying off a lot of debt. So it's not really the same. I feel like my experience is a little bit more realistic because I'm not trying to pay off $200,000 in under a year. I think that's just unattainable and just unrealistic. So basically, I've been trying to pay off my debt since like 2017. I've made a lot of progress since then, so I'm going to show you like what debt payoff plan I've been using, and I'm also going to share a free Excel spreadsheet at the end for what I've been using to pretty much manage my debt payoff plan. So let's get straight into the video. Today I'm going to be disclosing that I'm pretty much broke, net worth in the negatives, and I'm not living my best life. I mean, I'm very blessed to be in the situation I am. I'm still working. I have a roof over my head. I have food on the table. I'm good, but things can get some improvement, and I know I can do better. As a millennial in the US with student loan debt, this is nothing new, but I don't want this to be my financial situation forever. To quickly summarize for new viewers, I basically refinanced my private student loans way back in 2018. I won't dwell on this too much because I already made 2 videos about my student loan debt as well as refinancing my student loan debt. So I'll just link that above and below. I owed about a total of $193,500 as of March 2018 before I refinanced. And then I also have some credit card debt that I've never mentioned. I owed about $5,000 from my college days, and credit card companies can be real predators. And if you went to college like me, you probably experienced something like this.
I got a Discovery card!
So yeah, I got a Discover credit card. Not my proudest moment. I'm not proud of it, but in total, I owed about $198,500, so just $1,500 short of $200,000, combined with my student loans and my credit card debt. Yeah. So what did I do next? My first reaction was to definitely cry up in a ball and in a dark corner. But I decided to not feel sorry for myself and decided to do something about it and take action. So I went in search of common debt payoff plans and, my favorite, spreadsheets. I found the perfect spreadsheet, which I will share at the end, and I mentioned earlier in the video. But I also needed to just find, you know, my perfect debt payoff plan. So as I've mentioned in one of my previous videos, I am a big fan of the Dave Ramsey book, The Money Makeover, and I basically discovered the Snowball and Avalanche method through that book. You may have already heard of these methods. They are very common, and there's plenty of videos of it on YouTube. To quickly summarize, the Snowball method is when you organize all of your debts, collections, what have you, from your smallest balance to your largest balance, and you ignore the interest rates. So basically, you pay the minimum payment on all of your accounts except the smallest one. That one, you're going to attack it like crazy by destroying the like button. You know, if you like the content so far, might as well just give it a like. Or not, you know, it's up to you, no pressure. But like I was saying, so you keep attacking that smaller debt and you keep paying it off until that balance hits zero. Once that hits zero, you move on to the second debt. But you're not just paying the minimum on that and extra. You're also using the payment from the first loan and applying it to the second one. So you're like kind of compounding your payments so that you're aggressively attacking each loan. So you keep doing this method until you reach the last balance and you hit zero. And then congratulations, you're debt free. So the Avalanche method, on the other hand, is very similar, except you organize your debts from highest interest rate to lowest interest rate, and you just ignore the balances. So the Avalanche method is definitely more aggressive and it saves you money in the long run, but psychologically, like, it feels like you're moving at a slow pace. And it feels like you're not paying off your debts fast enough, and you start to get a little bit frustrated. And that's how it was for me. Like, I compared the Snowball method and the Avalanche method in my spreadsheet, and I saw that the Avalanche method was definitely more beneficial, but you don't get the instant gratification of paying off loans little by little or debts, and it feels so much faster because you're, you know, knocking these out month after month, week after week, and I don't know, it's just more gratifying than the Avalanche method. You choose whatever method works for you. Honestly, I would say go with the Snowball method, because if you have a lot of debt that you're gonna have to pay for a long time, you're gonna feel more motivated to keep doing it. So, I mean, it's really up to you, but numbers wise, Avalanche method is definitely better. The moment you all have been waiting for, my spreadsheet. I got my spreadsheet from lifeandfinances.com. I just went through Google trying to figure out some good spreadsheets. I originally was going to use an app, but then I realized that if you change your circumstance where you're not paying your loan for a while, like the deferment right now through the CARES Act with federal loans, then an app won't be able to reflect that, and it just wouldn't make sense. So with a spreadsheet, you can update it as you go, so that's a little bit more realistic. And it looks so much more different now. Like, I customized it for myself so that it would be easier to use and easier to track. But I'll show you both the original spreadsheet and my custom one. So this is the original spreadsheet from Life in My Finances that I found on Google. I really like it. So this one just has the Snowball method, but you can also do the Avalanche method as well. So basically, this is what it looks like when you download it. This is an Excel spreadsheet, but I basically copied the formulas and stuff and put it into a Google spreadsheet, so I'll show you that next. This is very easy to use. Like it says here, you put the smallest to largest debt. So you put the smallest debt here, and then if you move down, look, you can put up to 16 debts in here, and this will be your largest one. So if you have, like, 11 loans or something like I did, then, this gives you enough space, and you can put collections, your car loan, your house, whatever. So yeah, if you want me to do an in-depth video about this spreadsheet, I can. I don't know if they have one available on their website already, but here's the website, Life and My Finances. They also have other spreadsheets and other free tools that you can easily download, or just give their site a visit. So now I'm going to show you my spreadsheet and how I customize it. So this is my customized spreadsheet. I copied the code from the Excel spreadsheet that I downloaded and then put it into Google Sheets. There's not much different about my spreadsheet compared to the other one, except I added a column for years, months, and then I've also put the month and year so that I can keep track. Right now I'm in May. As you can see, I keep the month that I'm currently in bold, so that outline so that I can know where I am at. The colors don't really signify anything, except the ones that are in yellow are the ones that I've already paid off, and the green means that I've made a payment towards it. For each loan or debt, I basically put the balance, the minimum payment, and the interest rate, and it calculates the rest. I don't have to do anything. If I make any changes where I'm like paying more, like for this one I didn't pay the minimum payment, I made a huge payment towards this, so that it calculates that. So that's what I meant by like I need a spreadsheet that changes with my situation. As well as this one, I need to change this because it's still calculating that I'm incurring interest, and as you know, the CARES Act has federal loans at 0%, and Great Lakes told me I don't have to pay anything until November, so that's why I have 0 payments here. But as you can see, it's still calculating the rest. Another thing I added is that I added a column for total payments, so I can see how much I'm paying per month towards loans. Sometimes I add a little bit extra, to pay off a big sum and then get rid of a lot of loans. And then I have a loans balance, so this is where I was back in December 2019. This is where I am this month in May 2020, or by the end of this month. And then I also added a payment milestone so that it could give me a little encouragement. So every time I achieve something like paying off a credit card or debt, I come here. So like I said before, if you want a more in-depth video about my spreadsheet, and I can also do the Avalanche method so you can see how it works, I can do that as well. All right, thanks. If you made it here to the end, thank you so much for kicking it with me and for being so patient with me. Leave some yellow peep emojis in the comment section so that I know that you actually made it here to the end and didn't stop watching halfway through. If you have any questions or comments for me, leave them down in the comment section below. I also finally met my goal of 50 subscribers since my last video, which I'm very proud of. Don't watch that last video. Just don't. It was trash. My whole sound system, it just, I don't know why I uploaded it, but I just did anyways. It is what it is. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. But I do have a giveaway that's coming up. If I ever reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm just putting it out there and claiming it. Why not? I won't tell you what the giveaway is because I want to keep it secret. But it's gonna be good. It's really gonna be good. I just really want to help someone with their student loans. So obviously it's gonna be monetary, but I won't tell you how much. And you can't break me. You can try. As per usual, spend wisely, stay safe, and just know that you're doing the best you can right now. Don't be too hard on yourself. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Young, broken, independent, not broken, not quitting, I'ma get it. Even though I still struggle, I'm sufficient. Like what's up, aiming how it's business. Believe me, it's finna happen. They call them detours, we call it passion. How many no's you receive? I just stopped counting. So why you still doing this shit? I'ma cash in the fountain. See this dream dance between my ear canal, lives inside my heart like a future child. Possess the wisdom in between my smile. The world gotta see me, it may take a while. That's okay, it's prepared for. Played a lot of shows I had to pay for. Define the crowd, me, myself, and I, and the DJ and my homeboys. Good things take some time, I'm like, ooh yeah. Patience is a virtue when I'm moving. Looking at my life, it's a movie. Lot of ups and downs, I'm sticking to it. I got the sauce